party, chilling with big homie Spider in the spot right now. We got some more action for y'all today. This will be one of those action-packed days. I know that's what you guys wanted. We got some real stories to keep you guys away from that life right now. Homie, Spider, why don't you tell me about your homie that got popped 3 times that you were talking about, dog?
Right.
But in detail.
Yeah, let me tell you about the homeboy and shit. So I'm gonna tell you all the story from the homeboy since he walked into the neighborhood and shit. You know what I mean?
Cool.
We were back in junior high at this time, homeboy. You know, I was already into the game and shit. I was running with the homies for a while, probably for like 2-3 years and shit. So the homeboy, and I ain't say no names. You know what I mean? The homie Puppet, fucking. He came from another fucking city. He came to and he started coming to school with us and shit. Homeboy had hands crazy, dog. I never seen someone that had so much hands like that.
When he
dog.
says he has hands, that means he's good at fighting.
Yeah, he was
boxing.
a real good fighter. So first day homeboy gets there, dog. Some fool hits him up, a rival from us. You know what I mean? Meanie, they call that for Meanie and shit. So Meanie hits him up, dog. Cause my homeboy was wearing the colors like blue, you know what I mean? But he didn't gangbang at that time. He was just a little youngster and shit. Homeboy just clap,
rocked him
3 times, dog. 3 times, knocked him. Boom. Homeboy got suspended and shit. So he came back after 3 days. Homeboy came back and shit. And then my brother hit him up. Hey, what up, dog? Where you from, homie? Homeboy said, nah, I don't gangbang, dog.
He checked him.
Alright, so you don't gangbang, homie? Alright, dog, well, come over here, homie. Let me chop it up with you real quick. So, homeboy came and shit, dog. So, what's up, dog? You know, we're Sudaneños, homie. We're Southern Mexicans, dog. What's up, dog? You want to click up or what? I mean, if you don't click up, homies, other gangs are going to eat you, homie.
Yeah, that's what
Homeboy said, I overthrow with the view, so I'll check it out, homeboy. So, we brought him around, you know what I mean? Started testing his little nuts and shit. You know
Rock them baby nuts around the block.
Around, homeboy. So he said, I'm down to be from the hood. We made a little meeting and shit like that, you know what I mean? Through the neighborhood, hey, this vato wants to be from the barrio. What's up? What do you guys think? Let's test his little nuts. Let's see what he's about it. We tested him, dog. Boom. Send him to first mission, dog. You know what I mean? We went to drive-by, dog. Drive-by the enemies and shit. That's when the time back in the day, you know what I mean? You could do drive-bys. And there was no problem. Nowadays, you know how politics go. You do a drive-by, basically you're gonna live hell in jail if you get caught for that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. And the drive-bys are
drive-bys no good no more. But that time they were and shit. So homeboy grabbed a pistol, dog. Clack, 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 clack. You know what I mean? You didn't even have to kill no one, dog. You just had to blast that. You know?
Yeah, show he's down.
Show he's down and shit. You know? Homeboy did, dog, like nothing. Homeboy pulled out the gap and boom, 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 boom. He didn't hit no one. I remember he didn't hit no one and shit. Boom, homeboy. Everybody celebrating, you know what I mean? Went back to the spot, homie, back to the neighborhood, got drunk, got high as hell, and homeboy was down. So we're like, homeboy's down. Alright? Next mission. Boom. We sent him to go fuck up this fucking negro, homie. You know what I mean? And this black fool was big compared to my homie, dog. You know what I mean? Big.
He had a lot more size on him.
Yeah, he was same age, but he was just, you know how black people born cut, homie, you know what I mean? They're born cut, you know what I mean?
Swelled up.
So homeboy wearing, dog, I remember gym, down the gym, PE time, dog. We were back in junior high. Homeboy wearing, dog, and cluck, hit that, boom, 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 boom. They got a good ass fight, you know what I mean? I can say nobody won. They both got hits on each other, but homeboy didn't give a fuck, you know? So homeboy proved that he was down, alright? So we said, alright, you down. Jumped the main, dog, boom, boom. Everything was done. So he rode with the homies, dog. Rode with the and shit. We went to high school now. I'm talking about we were older and shit. Homeboy had hands, dog. You know what I mean?
For days.
Yeah, not no more. I'll tell you what happened and stuff in a minute. So homeboy got into some shit for this hyena, like always, for this girl, homeboy.
She's the root
yeah,
of all evil.
You know what I mean? But the other fool, homie, had big connects, dog. Big. He was a paisa, homie, matter of fact. He was a paisa. And my homeboy full Chicano, dog. My homeboy don't even speak Spanish, dog. You know what I mean? He's a full Chicano. He's like a 4th generation.
American, yeah.
Yeah, he's a 4th generation race. So he lost his Spanish. So homeboy gets into this for this girl, dog. Homeboy was trying to date that girl, but that girl had an ex-boyfriend. I don't know what it was, dog. But the opposite homeboy, the other fool, fucking confront this fool, dog, after school, homie. And I'm not even playing. My homeboy knocked him out. 1 hit, dog. Put him to snore.
A one-hitter quitter.
Put him to snore. I mean, like, snore, like, you know what I mean? This is a real life story, dog, I'm telling you.
That's
You know what I mean? Like,
that's some crazy
you know,
shit.
that sounds like some cartoon shit or something. You know,
It
but
happens.
no, homie, it happened. I was there, you know what I'm telling you, it happened. I'm gonna put him to sleep, dog. So picture that, the whole school, homie. We were already like 18, dog. 18, 17, around there. So we were already ready to leave high school and shit. So we were already kind of growing up and shit. Homeboy put him to sleep, dog, and everybody knew, dog. Everybody was, people had videos of that shit, dog. You know what I mean? So homeboy turned into a clown and shit. But I tell you, the other fool had a connect, dog. So next thing you know, my homie was all bragging about it. You know what I mean? Homeboy, you know what I mean? Hell yeah, dog. You know what I mean? We give respect for the homeboy and shit. But nah, homie, that shit just got into some deep shit, dog. Some deep shit.
So
homie.
tell me about how homie ended up popping somebody, homie, or how he ended up
Right
getting
now?
shot 3 times.
Right now,
Oh, alright, my bad.
Getting there, homeboy.
My bad.
Yeah, but you see, so homeboy knocked that fool out, dog. And this is the reason why.
Oh, that's what started the beef.
No, that's what ended up. My homie got shot 4 times for that. You know what I mean? So it got hot, dog. Everybody was talking about it like, hey, that ain't no joke what that fool did, homie. You got an fool like, I heard them fools are looking for you, homeboy. They give me heads up, so I was like, all right. So I told the homie, hey, dog, you know what? Watch your back, homie, because they said what you did, dog, is no good, homie. Like they're hunching your ass down. So I don't give a fuck. I'll knock whoever the fuck I have to knock out. And you know what I mean?
At that age, you think you're invincible. Yeah.
At that age, and so we tried to tell him, homie. So homeboy was chilling outside his house. Him, his brother, and 2 other homeboys. They used to chill outside. Next thing you know, it started like projects, homie. You know what I mean? You know how the projects
Government
are?
housing, yeah.
Yeah, government housing and shit. So it's the hood and shit. A car pulled in, the truck, white truck, I still remember. A Silverado, homie. Burning tire, homie. That's when you knew it was no good, homeboy. Next thing you knew, pop, 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 pop. Like 12 shots. Boom. And you heard them in the neighborhood, so everybody just came out, you know what I mean? Looking out, everybody was good, dog. But at the corner, homie, corner where the homeboy lived at, dog, homeboy was right there, dog, on the floor, blood spitting all over his fucking shirt and everything, dog.
Starting to bleed out.
Yeah, homie, so fucking, we ran out there, dog, and homeboy was like, still remember his face, dog. His face was like a little puppy face, homie. You know when a little puppy face looks at you, dog?
Yep, like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah, he's holding him down tight, homie. Holding him down tight, dog. Ambulance got there and shit. Homeboy was really bad shape, dog. So you know what I mean? So it was on. You know how the neighborhood goes, homie. They shot it. We had a meeting, dog. Hey, they shot the homie and shit.
I'll take one of mine. I'm gonna take 4 of theirs.
Yeah, like that it was, homie. You know what I mean? So from there, we you know what I mean? We got him back. You know what I mean? Want me to tell you how we got him back? Just how we got him back, dog. So homeboy been shot, dog. Homeboy didn't go to school no more and shit. Homeboy stopped both homeboys. Well, homeboy was in the hospital. The other homeboy just stopped going to school. So we're like, fuck it, fool. Wherever let's get one of his cousins. Let's do it. There you go. When he grabbed his cousin, dog. Stabbed that for 7 times, dog. The homeboy still doing time. Homie Chucky still doing time for that, dog. Homeboy did it all scandals in school, dog. Homeboy Chucky got 15 for that, homie.
Damn, 15
Yeah.
for a stabbing when you're young, and there goes your whole life.
Your
basically.
whole life, homie. Cause homeboy did it ruthless, dog. Homeboy did it in class, dog. He just got up and boom, boom, boom.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah, that shit's in the news and everything. That shit come on the news and everything, dog. Yeah.
So when he did this, the dude got sentenced 15 years for the stabbing, right?
Yeah.
How old was he when that came down on him?
I'm telling you, he was like, we were all in high school, homie. We were like in 9th grade, like in 12th grade, homie. So we were he was probably like about to turn 18 because he got charged as an adult. He didn't get charged as a juvenile. He got charged as an adult, homie. So, yeah.
That's hardcore. That's crazy when they charge people as an adult. Think about that. You're as a kid and then you get sent to an adult prison and you're doing a long sentence so you know you ain't getting out. You know, and you look at your physique probably, your size, and motherfuckers are bigger than you. They're grown men, you know what I'm saying? And you're locked up with actual real murderers and shit, you know what I'm saying? So the game changes, man. You think one decision won't mess you up for the rest of your life, that they're gonna go easy on you. It's not always like that. Sometimes you just make one bad decision and that's all she wrote, man. You're done. No coming back, no nothing. So keep that in mind. When I was a youngster, you know what I'm saying, I saw this dude, he was selling, and he was a good friend of mine, and he was a little bit older than me, not much at all, and he'd bring stuff from from one part of California to another part of the United States. And dude was for money. You know, he wasn't really made for that life. And he was actually even going to school and studying university. His parents were paying his university. So he was kind of doing this thing on the side. But it just got big, you know what I'm saying, and out of hand. It got to where he couldn't control it. And one day, the dudes came knocking on the door, and he opened up the door, and he wasn't expecting, you know what I'm saying, who it was. And dude come in with the AR-15, man, and lets off like 5, right off the bat. Pop, 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 pop. The way the bullets bounced off, one of them gets stuck in homie's head. You know what I'm saying? The ricochet. And dude ended up paralyzed for the rest of his life. And they didn't even shoot at him. You know what I'm saying? These dudes just came in his house to jack him, let off a couple of shots in the air, and dude ended up paralyzed for the rest of his life in a wheelchair. He's an Armenian dude. He's cool as hell. He's a good friend of mine. And that's just to show you know what I'm saying? Like, 1 second decision. Dude was just selling a little bit of dope. He thought it was fine, that it wasn't a big deal, that nothing was going to happen. And he ended up in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. And that's real talk, man. That happens all the time. Stories like that are so common. Unfortunately, they don't make it to the surface, you know what I'm saying? But they happen all the time. Do you want to tell us something about a little bit of violence you saw, like, on the inside, homie? That you could tell us about, like, when you were inside the can?
Yeah, when I was inside, see, I seen a lot of violence on me. Another shootout before we go jumped in. Another shootout. Two of my boys, one of my best homies. The other one's his brother. So you know what I mean. They're like real close to me and shit. Homeboys got shot, got drive by too, dog. Not even having nothing to do with the beef or nothing. You know what I mean? See, me and my brother had some real deep beef and shit, and we used to hang around outside his house all the time, dog. You know what I mean? So right when we fucking took off, me and my brother, boom, 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 they getting drive by these homies, dog. Homeboys got shot. One got shot in the chest, the other one got shot like right here. What do you call this? Like,
right below his liver. Like
right below his liver, yeah. Yeah, another little story right there. When I was locked up, now check this shit out. When I was locked up, I seen a lot of violence too, you know what I mean? I went through a lot of violence and shit. One time, it was with me. Other times, I seen other fools get into it, you know what I mean? When I first walked in, homie, I had beef, dog. I had beef because I had beef with this other fool, and this other fool had put bad reputation on my name, you know what I mean? So right when I got there, homie, some fool hit me up. Hey, fool, what's up, dog? Here you no good, homie. The fuck? I was like, that's what people say, homie. You know what I mean? That's what haters say, but homeboy said, nah, homie. They say you're no good, dog. That you know what I mean? You're a snitch. Fucking snitch, homie. Show me some paperwork. Homeboy just stuck me, dog. Boom, boom, boom. And the next thing you know, I see 4 people jumping me, dog. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just seeing
Stars.
real, dog. So, I just seeing shoes.
Little birds and shit flying around.
So they fucked me up, dog. They fucking pulled me to a cell, homie. They dragged me all the way to the cell, dog, right there. Boom, boom. They start stomping on me, dog. You know what I mean? Before the cars got there. I think cars got there. To me, it felt like an hour later, you know what I mean? They said it was like 3 minutes before they got there. To me, it was like 2 hours a day and shit.
It always feels longer when it's happening.
Cars came in, if I remember still. After my beatdown, they threw a fucking smoke bomb.
Oh, shit.
Oh, bro, I still remember, homie, like, that shit itch your whole body, dog. Like,
oh, yeah, you're talking about like a tear gas, though.
Yeah, tear gas. There you go. Yeah,
that's,
tear gas.
that burn your eyes, burn your nose, burn any orifice you have on your body.
So picture me, I was in the medical unit, bruised up, like, I was fucked up. They fucked my shit up. You know what I mean? They fucked my shit up. You know what I mean? And still, homie, I couldn't open my eyes, dog. Like, everything was, like, burning, homie. Like, fuck, dog. Boom. I was in the hole after that. Went back to the yard, homie. Boom. Talking about this is county, too. This county jail, dog. I hit to another pot. Boom. Different pot. It was not the same one. They wouldn't send me to the same one. Right there. Boom. I waited. Did my time in county. Got sent to prison, dog. I was already... I'm not gonna lie, homie. I was already scared. You know what I mean? Through some bullshit again happened like that. Put a name up. But,
of course.
But I had my paperwork, so I was like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Whatever they try to say, I'm a snitch. Here's my paperwork, homie. Read that shit. That ain't in my books. You know what I mean? So you gotta worry about shit like that. But it wasn't nothing like that. The first day I get to prison, homeboy. The first day, dog. That was a silent yard, homie.
Oh, that's when you know it's bad.
You know what I mean, dog? Walk in, boom. Some fool said, "What's up, dog? What are you Chicano, homie? Who you roll with?" Boom, boom. I get my, who I roll with, dog. Boom. They sent me with my people. But the yard was silent, dog. Like, you know, I knew that shit was not right. You know what I mean?
Bad sign. Yeah.
Homeboys get up, and the homeboy told me, hey, let's go, dog. Let's go to our cells, homie. Come on. Why, what's up, dog? Don't fucking ask questions, homie. Say, get the fuck up, go to your fucking cell. Damn, sorry. I didn't sure what's going on and shit. Boom, dog. So I'm walking to my cell, homie. I see 3 black fools, dog, running to some fucking white fool, dog. Like, boom, boom, boom. Stab him like, I don't even know how many times they stabbed him, dog.
Hit him up.
Poor man was just like
twitching. Oh yeah, he's done.
Done, dog. I knew, damn, dog. And I was like, my man, I was like, what the fuck I got myself
First
into,
day.
you know what I mean? Like, damn.
When they stabbed him, did you see where they were getting him at? Was it like in his chest or in his ribs, all over the place?
And most in the neck, dog.
Oh yeah, that's
right
done.
Here.
That's done.
Right here,
so they knew what they were doing. 100%.
Yeah, they were going for
They're going for the vital spots.
So I start walking fast. I wanted to even start running to myself. I'm not even gonna lie.
I bet.
You know what I mean? But I didn't want to fucking make it think that I had to do something with that shit. You know, I didn't want no more problems. I mean, you know what I mean? I was like, fuck that. So I walk a little bit faster though, scared as fuck and shit. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean? I was scared at that time though.
Of course.
You know what I mean? I was young, homie. I was just turning 18, dog.
Anybody who said they ain't scared, they're lying.
They're lying, dog. Because we live in a system that, you know, it can pop up today, tomorrow, anytime and shit.
That's right.
So yeah, homeboy, so the first day that is what happened, I was doing a 3, homie, you know what I mean? I was doing a 3-piece. I'm on myself thinking like, fuck, homie, I had to, looking around trying to start making a shank or something, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta protect myself or something. Niggas gonna eat me here and shit.
Real talk. So what'd you do though after that first day? Did you make some protection? What'd you do?
I tried to look, homie. I made a protection like a week after, homie.
Took you about a week.
It took me about a week to make a good, you know what I mean? A good pico and shit.
We'll get into that right now. Tell me about what you made. This will be the last thing we're gonna touch into, and then we're gonna cut this one off. Okay. How'd you make it, and what'd you make it? What'd you make, homie?
Okay, they give you razors, dog. They give you razors every week, homie. Every week they give you razors, dog, with 1 blade, homie. I took that blade out, homie. Fuck it. Took that blade out, and with paper, you wet it, homie. You know how you wet paper?
Yeah.
And you squish it. You let it dry. You wet it again. Put a little bit more toilet till it gets real hard, homie.
Like paper mache.
Yeah. That's what. And then you just put it right there, homie. You know what I mean? In case something happens, dog, you cutting at least.
Razor,
Like
yeah.
you cut it. You're not gonna stab, but you cut it.
You can
homie.
slash. Yep.
Yeah, you can slash real quick. Yeah, so that's what I made and shit. That was my first pico. You know what I mean?
Real talk from the homie right here. I remember one of the first things that I got a hold of, craziness was there's fence, like a chain link fence. I'm going back on my mind, and there was a long piece, you know what I'm saying, and I broke it off, you know what I'm saying, when someone wasn't looking. Like I came up behind it and I just bent it, and it took like 2 turns, you know what I'm saying, in lunch. This isn't here in Mexico. This is in the Philippines, and I got it off, and then with the concrete, I worked it into a point where it had a point to it, and not really like a great point, you know what I'm saying, but a decent one. And with that,
fucking go in.
Yeah, and then with that, I just like with a cloth, something like this, like a bed sheet, anything like this that you had, I wrapped and made a handle, and like what he said too, like with the paper mache, did a little bit of that under the cloth to make like a grip, because it was just a little piece of fence, you know what I'm saying. But it's better than nothing. And the fact you just have something, if someone comes up and you have that shit ready, that's a deterrent in itself. So you should have something's better than nothing. Remember that if you want to come to defend yourself, and if you ever are caught in that position, you have to defend yourself. Remember that. Very important. And I hope no one gets caught up in that life and you guys stay away from it.
Learn from it.
Yeah, learn from our mistakes and don't get involved in drugs. Don't get involved in crime. Stay out of it. And God bless all of you, wherever you might be. And if you guys got any messages for Spider, you can get them at my email at shatterslifeaftercrime@gmail.com. And I'll show up to the homie, you know what I'm saying? If he starts getting more messages, we'll even open an email for him so you guys can talk directly to him. I think about doing that for Mr. Black too. So we're trying to get out there and touch people and get them away from this life. So any way we can do to persuade you from staying away from that. Thank you, Spider, for being here and chopping it up with this big dog.
All right, G.
That's what's up, homie. So I'm going to cut it off for y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day.